So I've been working on this on and off all day. The last time was about 3 hours ago that I put oil on it. And if you look, you can see that these are still somewhat wet. They are just about to the max amount of oil capacity on most of it, which that's what I want for these. I'll probably give these a couple more coats and call it good, because they won't be near the ground like these are, as close to the ground as these are. This is very, if you want to seal like I'm doing, is very time consuming. I want the wood to absorb all the oil it can. There is actually where the oil didn't absorb in, and it's almost waxy feeling now. So I want these to last for a long time. Everything I do from now on is going to be done this way. I've been building other things, temporary things out of just junk wood, to stack lumber on and get it, when I get it planed and burnt, then it can set and I won't have to worry about it deteriorating any further, so I can have it ready for other projects. And that's what I'm been working on, is getting things for this project, which is my rain barrel set up. And so far the only thing that I'm gonna have to buy, or I bought for this right now, is I had stainless steel nuts and washers, the small ones that come off of a water pump of some kind. I think it was an old hot tub water pump, and I just bought big washers, and I'm gonna cut a piece of inner tube and use the big washers to close them holes up on my tank. And then I think a bulkhead. I had to buy a bulkhead because I don't have any that I've salvaged anywhere yet. So far that's going to be it. Everything else is just going to be scrapped together as much as possible, except for when I get to my plumbing. And I'll show you what I buy, when I buy it, and how I built this. And I hope you enjoy this. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a coat, let you see how it's slicking across. And I mean, this is just almost tabletop smooth now, so it's really just where the oil's drying and ain't soaking in, is where it's kind of tacky, but that'll eventually wear off. But I think is a great way to do preserving wood. I've changed it up. I started using a little mineral spirits to thin it, so it'll soak in faster, and it seems to be working really good. So I'm gonna get this mixed up, another batch mixed up, and do it again. So half boiled linseed oil, about half mineral spirits is what I've been doing. So, and I got to be careful because my rags are starting to wear down. I can't rub too hard on some of these boards, but these boards will just, yeah, it's, see how long it takes, if it even starts evaporating. It's not, these are usually just sucks it right up really quick. And I'm thinking they're pretty close to done, which is nice, because once they're done, then I can get some other stuff over here and start getting it burnt, getting it going. I'm gonna have to build me a better burn rack, place to burn better, and I'm gonna have to build a drying rack. So that's some of the next projects I'll be working on after I get some of this stuff separated out. find the good lumber I need to do it with. I'm going to start doing this to all my wood, my sawhorses. I'm going to be making some more sawhorses and stuff. And this is how I'm going to start treating all my projects that'll have to be left outside. So just a little bitty dry spot right there and some right there. And I mean, that's it. This is probably the last coat on it. So the charring is supposed to make it bug, bacteria, rot resistant, and it's also supposed to make it harder to burn. The linseed oil just over time makes it, I mean, I don't know how long it will last, but it should keep it water repellent for a long time where water don't get in it. And that's one of your major factors of, in my opinion, of wood rot, is when water stands very long. That's why I never sealed posts put concrete in the bottom of fence posts. I always let them drain. So the other end absorbed quite a bit. So they may be finished, they may not. They're looking really good though. The next one I may just rub. Let's see, really very light amount in my rag and just rub it in. Alright, so on to these. These are nothing fancy, it just
T-shirt would have probably been better than this.
So I wanted to show you this. There's a lot of these that's already like this. See the shiny spot? You'd think it's wet. It's not. That's all the oil that this can absorb. Can't absorb no more. That's the, see how you don't rub it anywhere. It just tarnishes. So these are full of oil, the best I think they need to be. There's not very many spots, like that's a little dry spot and that's a little dry spot, but for the most part there's a lot of oil that didn't go in. So I think that this will be well protected and will be good. So I'm going to assemble this today and get it into place, and start on the rest of it. Now that I've got room over here, I can start getting my flooring sawed and planed down, and I can start cutting my 2x4s and all of that. So that's something I'm going to start on today, and I'll probably try to build trusses today for my kitchen. We'll see. But anyway, when they start doing that, it looks like they're wet and they're not. That means they've got all the oil they can absorb in that area. I mean, I could go back and touch up these places that it's not soaked up all of it, but I think it's soaked up enough that it'll be protected for a long time.